Alright, real quick, this is my first Q&A video. A lot of you have been asking questions, so I figured I'd start answering them. And yeah, there'll be more of these. First question I get all the time. What did you do in the Army, and why did you enlist? I was an artilleryman, 13 Bravo, and then I re-enlisted and finished my career as an infantryman, 11 Bravo. I went from firing large artillery cannons to leading an artillery squad to eventually being an infantry squad leader. I joined because after graduating high school, I was flipping burgers in East LA. I was 18, deep in the gang life, and I already had a daughter. One day it hit me. I was making the same money as the guy next to me who was in the country illegally, working under a fake name and didn't even speak English. I remember thinking, I was born here. I graduated high school. I speak English. I should be doing more with my life. I knew the street life wasn't what I wanted for myself or my daughter, so I made a choice to get out. Next question. How many deployments did you do, and what was coming home really like? I deployed 3 times, 2004, 2006, and 2009, during Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. Coming home the first time felt amazing. I literally wanted to kiss the ground. But the last 2 times felt empty, like part of me died overseas. That feeling is something I talk about a lot in my music. Another one people ask a lot. Was becoming a police officer always the plan, or did that come later? Being a police officer was always my childhood dream. Before I ever worked at that burger joint in LA, I actually walked into an LAPD station and asked how I could join. They told me I had to be 21. Living in LA with the crew I was running with, I knew I wouldn't make it to 21 without either getting killed or ruining my chances of ever becoming a cop. So I did the smartest thing I could at that age. I walked into an Army recruiter's office. The rest is history. Another question I get is, how is being a police sergeant different from being on patrol? I'm a patrol sergeant, so honestly, it's not that different. I still work the street. I supervise a patrol squad, and I'm lucky to have a great team that doesn't need babysitting. I review reports and use of force reports, handle citizen complaints and compliments, approve schedules and time off, write performance evaluations, and I coach, mentor, and train my officers. On top of that, I make it a point to lead from the front. I'm out on the road with them, handling calls for service and being proactive to prevent crime. This one's more personal. Do the things you see on the job ever follow you home? I try to leave work at work, but after 14 years in law enforcement on top of 8 years of active duty Army with 3 deployments, the things I've seen absolutely take a toll on mental health. I do my best to wear a smile at home for my kids, but I also see a therapist. Writing music is how I've learned to cope. It helps me get things out of my head instead of letting them eat at me. That ties into another question. Is music your way of dealing with mental health? Therapists have told me to journal my thoughts, but I'm not big on journaling feelings. Anyone who served with that alpha mentality knows what I mean. So instead of journaling, I turn those thoughts into lyrics. Another one I see a lot. Are your lyrics based on real experiences, or are they more symbolic? Yes and yes. With the exception of cover songs, everything you hear in my music is 100% real. Things I've lived and felt. I do my best to make it symbolic so listeners can relate it to their own lives. And one more related to that. Is making music therapy for you, or is it about sending a message? Making music is absolutely my personal therapy. I started uploading songs just for me, but then one person, then another, reached out and said it felt like I understood exactly what they were going through. That's when I realized I wasn't alone. So now, it's not just therapy for me, it's a message for everyone else too. Last question for this video. What would you say to veterans, first responders, or anyone struggling but staying silent? To my veterans and first responders, and honestly, to anyone fighting something they don't talk about, you're not alone. We're all battling things behind the scenes. Seeking help doesn't make you weak. If you need someone to talk to who won't judge you, I'm here to listen. You can message me at thinblueline_official@outlook.com. If you've got more questions, drop them in the comments. This is just the first one. More Q&As coming.
Give me a reason!